Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. This episode of our continuing series covering the Idaho versus Kohberger case is intended to address several questions that we've received over the past few days as matters are speeding toward voir dire, which is set to occur July 30th in this case, about some upcoming hearings that our viewers and listeners have noted on the case summary page. They're wanting to know, will these hearings be open to the public or closed to the public? The first notation on the case summary page, the very next hearing that is set as of right now, is on April 9th, 2025. That is the start date for the hearings on the motions in limine that were just filed on the 21st and the 24th by the parties. Oral argument is scheduled to occur on April 9th, 2025, and per the court's order, just like what happened with the recent motions to suppress evidence, Judge Hippler has set aside a second day if necessary. So right now, even though the case summary page is only showing April 9th, 2025 as the very next hearing, the court's order says April 9th is when oral argument will happen on the motions in limine, and if necessary, commencing also on the 10th of April 2025. Going to the question of, will this be closed hearings? Will they be open hearings? Combination of the both? Will the courtroom be open to the public if somebody wants to travel to the Ada County Courthouse and be there in person and watch the proceedings? The best answer we can give right now is we simply don't know. What Judge Hippler has done in the past is, for example, last fall when the hearings on the motions to strike the DP, which were set by the trial order of October 9th, a couple days before they happened, he put out a schedule and he indicated what would be heard in what sequence. Same with the motions to suppress evidence. A few days before the hearing, he put out an order, he put out a schedule, and that's what told the public which hearings would be open, which hearings would be closed, and they also told the public, don't bother to come to the Ada County Courthouse, in other words, because the courthouse was closed. Judge Hippler's courtroom was closed. No one was permitted in the courtroom except the testifying witnesses at the motion to suppress that was held at 9 o'clock a.m. on the 23rd, the parties, Mr. Kohberger, the court, and court staff. No one else was permitted from the public, victims, or press to physically attend that hearing. So my best guess, we have to wait until it gets closer to the 9th of April and see what Judge Hippler orders relative to the upcoming hearings on the motions in limine. Someone noted that there is also a hearing the following week on April 16th that appears on the case summary page in front of Judge Stephen Hippler. That is going to be a closed hearing. We know that already because the pretrial and trial order of October 9th, 2024, which set that hearing, tells us, if you go to page 3 of that order under the section entitled Trial Materials, it says their first bulleted item, proposed jury questionnaires shall be simultaneously filed under seal by March 24th, 2025, and then the objections March 31st, 2025. So that's both sides are going to submit their jury questionnaires proposed and objections to the other side's jury questionnaires under seal. So that's not going to be on the public docket. This same portion of the trial order tells us that a sealed, closed hearing on the proposed jury questionnaires will be held on April 16th, 2025. So we know that that is a closed, sealed hearing. If there are any questions that you have regarding the case, please let us know here, and want to thank you as always for joining us here at the Indie Zone podcast.